Welcome back, guys. Last time, we built a new town. Well, not really built, but we got, something started. And I've just been continuing on building an additional house just to get things rolling. We also built a bridge. I've also started expanding, gathering resources in terms of, logs and herbs and stuff like that, considering that I kind of slowly started running out of food since the last episode, so I had to like add, I think, a gatherer's hut somewhere over here. Yeah, a gatherer's hut and foresters, kind of like start another little community out here. And then I noticed I had something built on this side and I was like, god damn it. So right now this is going to be like something of an extra in case we need it. I've also encountered a couple merchants that provided us with some stone, so that should help us. Looking at our town, I've started upgrading the old wooden houses into stone houses. Let you guys take a look at the graph. We did take in some nomads a year ago, and I think, yeah, just a year ago. And I don't think we're seeing anybody anytime soon. Let's check the 5-year. I did accept some more guys about 5 years ago. I think that's 3 years ago, but as you can tell, like, this was about like 15, and that's another 15. I've also moved on into building additional storage barns to support this area, because I noticed like there was just food being piled up in the forest in this area. Like, I think after 1 year it was just like piled into like this little forest area. I was like, this cannot stand, so I kind of built a storage barn across the river and then one more in this area here. And I think that's it. I also started building some farms here. You know, so I got a storage barn up. It's getting pretty full. I got a cherry orchard going, storage barn, and I think this episode we're gonna start building this little town, because at the moment I don't really see the need to build this up any further. I could build it up a little bit further just to support taverns and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and as you can notice on the event log, I got Smiles All Around, which is a achievement, and that is for Smiles All Around. Maintain high happiness for 10 years in a town with at least 100 citizens. So, that being said, let's continue on. Move it 5 times. And I think we're gonna get some more food going. Kind of want to max out on food just in case we get more of an intake of nomads, because I wasn't like, I was kind of surprised that nomads started coming in year after year. So I'm not too sure how random the nomads are, so just in case I'm gonna start building like a surplus so we can take in like 15 at a time, and maybe some houses. And I believe I built a boarding house somewhere over here. Yeah, I built a boarding house like right here, in case we get a little too many, and then like some of them would just have to walk here and work here, which will be good. So we're gonna start building our new town, starting with the trading post. I might want to build a bridge here. I'm not too sure. I just think it's a little bit more convenient if the guys from this side can just like walk this way rather than taking like this direction around. I don't know, I could be wrong. It looks just about the same, so I may or may not want to do it. Looks like our stockpile's getting stocked up with resources, which is good. I had my laborers start working on this little area here just to clear out the rocks and stuff. I'm thinking of getting another herbalist down, considering that our health is not doing so well. I kind of want to get 5 hearts, but I'm not too sure how I'm going to achieve that. I could always build additional hospitals. Actually, speaking of hospitals, I think there's a hospital somewhere. Do I have a hospital? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock that so that the builders have a little bit more to do. That's assigned 10. Do I have a hospital over here? We don't. Okay, so we're gonna build a hospital right here. I think hospitals is here. As you noticed on a Sunday, I didn't upload anything because I had that same problem again where my I think it's Steam this time that was like doing that weird crap that was making me crash. So I think what I should do in the future is just try and sort it out beforehand before I start recording, rather than being like, hey, let's just record and then just spend an hour or a whole day just trying to figure out what's going on. Also makes batch recording a little bit more worthwhile, since like I can record like 7 videos for the whole week and just upload them day by day. Blacksmith's doing well. What happened to my... There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm thinking we should increase firewood. I think that's fuel. To 3,000. I don't think we need any more logs. We're almost maxed out on food. Clothing looks good. Tools, we can up that to 300. God damn it. That's what I keep doing. So I think we're gonna expand our farming belt a little bit, considering that we're running a little bit out of space in the farming, or the areas that we can farm in. Because right now we're taking up a lot of space for farming. So I'm thinking maybe around here we'll get some more fields and stuff, but I think for now around this town it's getting really full up. And I might just drop like maybe a couple more houses here just for effect. Or what I can do is I can drop another tavern here. I don't think it's gonna do much, but at least it'll provide us with more resources to sell. Right by the church, just in case they like punch a guy and they feel bad about it, they can go to the church to admit it. Or if they kill him, they can just bury him, like right next door. Or we can put it back here. Back here looks fine. Like, this is starting to look more like a seedy little alleyway than an actual street. So I might do it there, or I can just put it across from the tavern. Or I can place it here. Yeah, here looks fine. I might build a little bit back here, since I think we have space to do it. Yeah, we have a little space here, so we can probably build a couple houses here or something. Let's see what's going on over here. Looks like we almost have our iron going. Stuff's still being brought in. It looks like our town is growing pretty well. I'm not really worried about anything right now. I think right now we're pretty much set. We have a problem with herbs, so I might want to build a herbalist somewhere. I know there's one herbalist in our first little settlement, but I think we should build another one for safety. I think it's under food, or was it resource? Falon the Forester was killed by a falling tree. Wow. And I know it's like there's just a lot of these like random death messages now. I think it's just because the intake of nomads are getting a lot of these like really random deaths that should not be happening, but they're doing it anyways. Because, you know, uneducated people are stupid. And I think that's kind of like a trope, though. Like people who aren't educated aren't smart. In my opinion, I've met a lot of like people who don't know what they're talking about. Even I sometimes like just mouth off. But sometimes like even the dumbest people have the smartest ideas. Just in my opinion. Alright, looks like our trading post is going up. Like my hypothesis for the trading post is if we get 2, I think there's a chance that we might get like 2 traders in both places. That way we get like additional resources and stuff like that. And if that's the case, then we can do a lot more with a lot more resources, which will be good. I think I'm gonna put down a storage barn, or I can set up a market here. I could always set up a market, that way I don't need the storage barn. Besides, they're almost done. Work's almost done. Also, I noticed when I started like when I finished building this house, was that like we got a couple people starving to death because I think our supply of food is just kind of centralized into like this town. So I think having the additional market over there will help us a little bit. And also our market here looks pretty full, so we could split the market. It wouldn't be much of a dip, so it should be sustainable. And looks like we got enough traders. Hopefully the traders that I've assigned will actually work here too, so that doesn't get in the way of both of them. Man, look at that coal. I had to stop the mine because we were getting a little bit too much coal with like 10 miners. So I kind of want to just like stop and let that drain out a little bit. I kind of want to build some orchards here. Considering the fact that this area is pretty packed with people already, we could just have orchards and stuff. Can't put an orchard in the middle of town. I want to build like the largest orchard I can in the middle of the town, just so it looks nice. Yeah, looks like we can do it. Build a nice orchard in the middle of town. Kind of like to top it off. Let's get a couple more houses in. Let's just check back on our town over here. You know, instead of doing this, like just WASD, I could, in fact, use this little tool called Save Camera Location, which means I can just go back and forth between cameras. So I could go camera 1, and hopefully I just want to see how the camera views work. Okay, so pretty much using the bottom home row would actually send me to where I'm going. So Z would be that town over there. X would be here. So if I go like that, see? And alright. That way we can technically kind of do our little fast traveling thing without the need for WASD. Because our town is getting a little big, to be honest. Like, we cannot handle the fact that we have to like travel 30 seconds out just to like see what they're doing, so we might as well go back and forth. I think that trader's gonna come up here or go to the other one. Either way, we're gonna get something. Let's see what we're gonna get. Nope, it's going to the other one. Okay. That's cool. I'm thinking of maybe building a graveyard somewhere. Just to increase our capacity of graves. I am willing to place a grave over here somewhere. Like make a large one over here. That way when the trader like leaves, they can see the amount of death and destruction that I've laid waste to my people. I think that's the biggest I can go for. Is there a way I can... Okay, there we go. So they're gonna build that. Let's see what this guy brought in. Food merchant. We are in no need of food. However, I think we should build a tavern somewhere. Because I do believe we have a surplus of berries that we can turn into berry ale. I want to build it here, but I'm not too sure if these people can really handle the amount of food that I want to have them to produce and use. And stuff. Let's head back to our town hall. I did get some cherries, I believe. Yeah, I did. So I think somewhere we're growing cherries. I'm not too sure which field, but it's definitely growing cherries. So far our education is kind of dropping because of the nomads. I'm okay with that. It looks somewhat consistent with the amount of nomads I brought in. We have 20 students, 20 children. I could, in fact, build another school, but I kind of don't want to risk it at the moment. I could build a school, like, somewhere over here. I can plop it down for now and see what happens next. Drop it there. It's gonna be a Catholic school. Like that one's like the public school because it's like near the town hall, but this one's gonna be the old Catholic school. Hospital's coming up. That's good. And I believe this is almost up. I'm not too sure if we should start building another tailor. It'd be kind of nice to get a tailor going once market's up. That way everything kind of funnels into like this one market rather than going to storage barns and stuff like that. I have to admit I've overestimated the stockpile here. It's definitely taken a while for it to fill up. I guess while we're at it, since we have the resources, we can build this mine. We've pretty much just destroyed this hillside, so we might as well do it. I'm just looking at our little area over here. Not too sure what to do with it, because we already started mining, so I might have to like just mine this whole thing and just have it go to waste or something. Oh yeah, I had this hospital here too. Let's get a hospital up there. Because I'm thinking of starting another community here. Act well. Oh, we have the community here. Well, we'll save that as 3. So we're gonna have like 3 small little townships. We'll have like the main one here, and then we have this one, and we have this one. It's kind of like, this is kind of like the downtown. This is the east side, the west side. And it's all connected by one long stone road that goes all the way up. I'm trying to think of what we should build next. All this stuff is being built. Let's increase our amount of builders because we can. Actually, no, we should focus on farming. And anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for now. Yeah. So it looks like our town's growing pretty well. And definitely we're gonna reach our end game goal of just populating this whole area. We had our ups and downs, but I think we got something going now. We got something going and it's pretty steady. So steady, in fact, I think I can build another house because I can. Like, bam, there we go, build a house. I'm so confident that I'm gonna just go like, build me a house here and here. I don't care. I got houses everywhere. Bring it on. Bring it on, game. I got food. I got wood. I got everything now. I could probably win this right now. I can just go like build, 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 and I'll have like 3,000 population or something. Let's see what's going on here. Hospitals going up. So right now it's just a waiting game. I think I'm gonna just accelerate time. I've noticed with recording, like my frame rate drops like exponentially when I fast forward. Like times 1, it's like nothing's really going on. 2, it's kind of like laggy. It's not like super laggy, and then like 5 is, yeah, you can notice I'm lagging a little bit, and then 10 is just like, yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. So definitely having the camera stuff is gonna help me a little bit. I've noticed, hopefully we don't get any diseases. It would suck to have a disease just like about this population right now. I probably already jinxed it, but I don't care. I don't really care, because we're set. This is where we win. This is where everything goes really well and everyone becomes educated and smart. New merchant trading post. Let's pause. Oh wait, I forgot to assign. Oh my god, what have I done? I'm a horrible person. Okay. Since we can't buy anything from here, I'm gonna just tell them to bring me stuff. Oh, I could use that stone. Oh, I have so much. That's my, like, angry sound. It's not really my angry sound, it's more like, I can't believe it, I forgot to do this. Okay. So pretty much, this trader is going to be doing nothing but ale. He's going to just sell ale to make it snow tomorrow. So pretty much we're going to have like a little beer war between like these two traders. I think I should really get that herbalist up, wherever my herbalist is. Let's see where... Is this being built? Yes, it is. Hospital's almost up. Well, wait a second. I got 2 hospitals? Okay. See, this is why you should always double check your work. Because then you build 2 hospitals and you're like, oh snap, I built 2 hospitals. Okay. So we're gonna pretty much have a hospital next to the tavern. So if anyone gets punched in the face, they can just like walk next door. And this is like Canada, so it's like free healthcare for everybody. So if you stub your toe, you just go to the hospital, get all patched up. That house is almost done. That's good. We got additional houses going. Let's build us a cherry orchard in the middle of town. I could build another tavern. It would bring us more booze. And I do like the booze. The booze brings us money and resources. Do I have a tavern here? Yes, I do. Okay. Because we have a tavern there, I'm gonna build another tavern. Because that's kind of like our little riverside town. With the main road going along the riverside into this north part, which I'm not too sure what we're gonna do with, but it's gonna be amazing once I figure it out. But it's gonna get like all boozed up and stuff. We're gonna have booze. Everyone's gonna get drunk. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop these taverns down so that we will have booze forever. I think I'm gonna just put it here since there's nothing I can do about this whole area. Let's assign more farmers. Lower our builder limit. So right now we got a lot of stuff to do that requires 29 builders. So at this rate we're going, I believe, half the speed that it should be going to build anything. So either we pause a few things or we're gonna have to come back to it in another episode, which is gonna happen now. So next time, hopefully we'll get some houses up. I'll show you guys what I've done, and hopefully this town's gonna be set.